Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Stream Void Podcast, episode 51. We've almost been doing this for a full year. In fact, we've been doing it for longer because we had our year-long episode, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Anyway, it is Sunday, depending on when you're listening to this. September the 12th?
What?
Right?
Oh my god, it is.
I know. It's definitely September the 12th. Yesterday, of course, was
9/11.
the anniversary of 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
And we play video games. This is a podcast about life and video games, and we sometimes talk about other things other than life and video games, but mostly it's just life and video games.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
If you're listening to this on the RSS feed, you are listening to this on Wednesday, or, you know, whenever you choose,
later.
because it is an RSS feed, and you can listen to it whenever you like. You can download it on Spotify, Apple, and Google, and Stitcher and Podbean and whatever. Everything. We're everywhere. Don't worry about it. If you want to look for us, we're there.
Yes. I agree.
We're like your favorite uncle. He's everywhere.
T.O. Mikey T33. I learned Spanish today. I learned one word.
Yes.
Uncle.
Yes. T.O. is uncle.
Yeah.
And then I said Tia was auntie, and I was correct.
Wow.
I know.
You're truly like a modern translator boy.
Yes. I know all of the languages all of the time.
You're like C3PO.
Maybe. C3PO is a protocol droid, though.
Yeah,
I don't know any protocol.
But he translates too.
He does translate. He's like the best of both.
And the worst as well.
But the question is,
yeah,
who programmed him after
Anakin?
After Anakin. Like, how did he get all of that knowledge within his brain? Within his mechanical brain?
No one knows or cares.
Where did the knowledge come from? It's just like in the desert. Did he just learn it himself?
J.J. Abrams. It came from J.J. Abrams.
I guess.
Star Wars.
J.J. Abrams didn't do the first Star Wars, though.
No.
No.
I know. But he's
like
in charge now.
He is in charge now.
It's like, let's put him in charge of everything. Star Trek, Star Wars. What's another star thing he could be in charge of? Starlink? Starfield? Put him in charge of everything.
Actually, that might be okay, putting him in charge of Starfield.
You think so?
Well, maybe. Might get some good stories out of there.
Good stories?
I'm pretty sure he's still going to get good stories out of there anyway.
Good stories?
Well, maybe good stories.
What was your favorite J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie?
None.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, did you do all the new ones?
Yeah.
Those ones are not too bad.
Well, he didn't write the most recent one.
Those ones weren't too bad.
But he produced them all.
I had a good time watching those.
All right.
I had a good time.
Cool.
But, you know, I like Star Wars better.
I used to like Star Wars.
I used to as well, and then
I used to like things in my younger years.
Yes.
Not anymore, but...
Before I learned how to be old and jaded, I used to like things.
Exactly. Very good.
It's true. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Curb Stomp.
Hi.
And like I said, this is a podcast about life and video games. So, how was your life over the past week?
I was at work, and it was boring, as usual.
Classic.
I was spending money that wasn't mine to buy stuff. But, yeah. In the office for whatever.
Yes.
99% of the time, and then the 1% of the time I wasn't out there, I was dealing with a guy who was, well, going to shoplift, but I stopped him before he did. And then it was a whole thing, because then, man, he was wearing one of our backpacks, and I'm like, what's the deal with the backpack? And he's like, I bought this the other day, and I was like, okay. So then I had to look on the camera and figure it out if he'd worn it in, because they didn't ask for it when he came in, because you're supposed to leave your bags at the till.
Yeah.
All this stuff, and he had come in wearing it. Does that mean he bought it? I don't know.
He stole it like an hour before.
He had maybe stolen another day, or maybe he did buy it. But his goal was to steal this other thing, and I caught him and prevented him from doing that.
Red-handed.
Well, I think he was gonna be like, buy this other crap and then just walk out with this other thing, because it was like a cell phone pouch thing that would. Anyways. We watched him on the camera, and he was like taking the package off of it and hanging it up and hiding the package. And then when I asked him, I'm like, what's the deal with the cell phone case? He's like, oh, that one's yours. I'm gonna buy it. And I was like, okay, well, why did you take the tag off of it? And he's like, I didn't. It was like mixed in with everything, and I just tried it on my phone. I'm like, well, I watched you take the tag off of it. And he's like, oh yeah, I was trying it out, and then I put the tag back on the shelf. And I'm like, well, I watched you hang it up and like take it off of the tag off the peg, and then put your phone in it. And he's just like, what are you trying to say to me? That you're gonna steal it is what I'm saying to you. So, anyways, it was a waste of my time.
Yes.
What can you do? And the thing too is like, they always do the same thing where they tell you too much. That's how I know they're up to no good.
Yeah.
Because you're in a store and an employee walks by. If you have a question, you go, can you answer this question for me? And then they go, there's the information, and then you go on with your day. Where these guys that are stealing will be like, hey, what's the deal with this thing here, man? Like, I don't understand what's happening with this thing here. Can you show me how it works? And then you go like, okay, it's like this. And be like, yeah, I'm like, I'm going to go work up in a mine, and I need a backpack, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why are you telling me your life story, dude? No normal person ever does that. In fact, they never want to talk to somebody that works in the store.
They're crackheads, man.
He wasn't really a crackhead. I think he's just a thief.
Oh.
But he's telling me he works in a diamond mine and whatever, but I'm just like, okay, well, now I'm watching you now, buddy. So, anyways, other than that, it was the usual bull crap.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
What about you?
Same.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, it was slow. It's still the beginning of the month, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on this new project called Go BC. And it's
BC.
It's all the regular project, but it's all stuff that was supposed to be done by another company, and they're like, oh, we didn't get it done, so help.
Nice.
And so now it's up to us, but the thing about this project is that we don't have to do anything. My crew doesn't have to do anything for it. So there's like a quarter of the monthly units that we don't have anything to do.
So what do? Stand around all day?
I do. Anyway, it's been me standing around for a while, just supervising.
Wow.
The other crews, there's like a couple of other small jobs, and then a giant trailer park, which we haven't been able to really get to yet. We've been there for a couple days, but there's no cable placed, so it's one of those things where we're just standing around, waiting for cable to get placed. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure next week someone's gonna be like, "Hey, you guys got to go to the coast now."
Oh boy.
Okay, sure. There's 3 jobs on the coast for this month. They're supposed to be handled by another company, but that other company, of course, doesn't do the road splices, so we got to go there and do that. They're like, "Oh yeah, just go for a day trip. Go for a day trip."
A day trip.
Yep.
So what? Like drive down there in the morning, work for 2 hours, and drive home?
Well, drive down there, stay the night, do the work, come back.
That's more of an overnight trip.
Yeah, it's a good time. But I think we're close to what's that donut place called? Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme.
I think we're close to there this time. I think.
Everywhere else in the world, in North America, or especially America, they're just like, who cares?
I know. Canada, they're like, oh, Krispy Kreme.
There's like 2 Krispy Kremes in Canada, I think.
Is there 2? I thought there was only the one.
Well, there used to be one in Toronto. Maybe it's gone now, but I did get Krispy Kremes in Toronto when I was there a long time ago. So, yeah.
There's a Krispy Kreme.ca.
Wow.
Yes.
I wonder if they're like, I don't know. Do they have weird rules about setting up franchises in Canada or something? Who knows?
Oh, there's more now. Look at this.
Oh, is there? Well, there you go.
Yeah, there's 6 in Toronto.
Oh, wow. Okay.
4 in Quebec.
Quebec.
And 1 in BC.
Okay.
In Delta. Love it.
Delta.
Yeah, I thought the Delta one was the only store, but it looks like there's more.
You're going to eat 24 donuts.
I'm going to get 48 donuts.
Wow.
And then share them with the crew.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
And bring some back to Kamloops.
Yes. Have to. You got to bring back like a couple boxes of original glazed for sure.
Exactly.
You can't not.
True.
You can't not.
Exactly.
Because Timmy's is disgusting.
True.
Absolutely disgusting now.
Their donuts are smaller, too. They used to be bigger.
So, we went to Timmy's, and Danae got a ham and cheese sandwich.
Okay, on a bun or
on a bun.
Not on the English muffin?
Not on the English muffin, on a bun.
Like a bun or like the...
like a hoagie roll, whatever it is.
Ew, gross. They also have the, I don't even know what you'd call them. It's like the, ones you get at like the chicken place. At Popeyes, they have sort of one like that too. I don't know what kind of bun that is. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, she cracks it open.
Mm-hmm.
We're just looking at it. She opens it up.
2 eggs on a raft broken?
Kind of. There's one giant piece of romaine, just like super wilted and disgusting, just gross. Sitting on top.
What? Why is there romaine on it?
I don't know. It's just a big piece of romaine. It's not iceberg. It's a big piece of romaine. Just sitting there all wilted and disgusting looking.
On the egg sandwich?
No, it was a ham and cheese.
Oh, a ham and cheese
Just a ham
sandwich.
and cheese sandwich.
Oh, I was picturing a ham and cheese like egg sandwich.
And
okay, that's a little different, but
it's got like 2 pieces of ham. Just like they took it out of the package and then just folded it over itself and stuck it on there with 2 pieces of cheese and then put it in the press.
Oh, it was like a panini?
I think they press everything. I don't know. It's toasted anyway.
And it was on a hoagie roll?
Yeah, it's like a hoagie roll. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know what it would be called. I don't know what those buns are called.
A bun.
It's not a hoagie roll, but it's like some sort of like
hot dog?
Artisan hot dog bun, whatever the frig, right?
Okay. No, I know what you mean, but it's just
yeah. And it was just
and
disgusting.
Then they pressed it too.
It looked disgusting, but she said it tasted okay after she took the stupid lettuce off.
Just slap that on the ground.
Yeah, it pretty much hit the ground pretty fast.
Disgusting.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't like Tim Hortons. Yeah, I don't know. Once they went to making everything out east and shipping it out west, it really sucks now.
Yeah. As soon as I don't know, was it worse before Burger King took over and they made it a little bit better, or was it going downhill at that time, or did Burger King just seal the deal and make it disgusting?
I think it's all like it was downhill and it's sunk to the valley of depths. Can't go any lower.
Yeah.
Until they just offer, I don't know, like you go order your lunch and they just scoop it out of a big white bucket right in front of you.
Stick it on a whatever the frig.
Exactly.
Gross.
Yeah, I used to love Tim Hortons when I was a kid. Getting a donut and everything. Fresh donut.
Fresh baked.
So good.
Right in store.
They were way bigger back then, too.
Yep,
now they're like
not anymore.
Tiny, small donuts. What a shocker, eh?
Yeah. I mean, they have all them fancy donuts now, too. They're all creamy filled.
Oh, I haven't been in Tim Hortons in...
God. There's so many
like
fancy donuts in there now.
No, I can't even.
I'm just like, give me an old fashioned. Thank you.
The only time I have Tim Hortons is if it's like, okay, I'm going on a hike or something like that, and we need to get breakfast on the road. And generally, someone's like, I want coffee. So it's like, okay, Tim Hortons, I guess. And then you get a nice is in quotes, an egg sandwich with a disgusting hash brown.
Chat says ciabatta bun.
Oh, it's a ciabatta bun. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they press it still?
I don't know if it was pressed.
Okay.
It was toasted before it went in there.
All right. Gross.
Yeah, just, yeah, and then all the Americans are like, oh my God, Tim Hortons.
Yeah, I don't get the love of Tim Hortons in America.
It's like, no.
I guess maybe it's from, like, they historically came to Canada and maybe went to Tim Hortons back in the day when it was good.
Yeah, and
so
they
just have
remember it being
fond
good.
memories. But you know what? Like, I've had people that I know that have come to Canada from America, and they'll be like, wow, man, your McDonald's in Canada are so nice. It's like, what?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's like, oh, it's so modern looking and, like, clean. And I was like, wow, they must be really bad down in the States. So,
yeah.
But, I don't know, maybe like... There's McDonald's in the States like that haven't been updated since the 60s. So they got like the Ronald McDonald Funland like tree with
oh man, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah.
All the little statues. I remember climbing all over those things when I was a kid down in the McDonald's in Valley View.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, oh man.
And now Ronald McDonald not even in the lexicon anymore.
Doesn't even exist.
Doesn't even exist anymore. It's just like, oh no, we're just gonna phase him out. He's just gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't watch TV, so I don't know if there's McDonald's commercials anymore. So I have no idea, actually.
Well, oh, yeah, and you don't even watch YouTube, really.
Well, if I do, it's got ad block on. So.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me? I watch Dark Side Phil videos every day.
You do watch Dark Side Phil videos every day.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, How long was it until you mentioned Darkside Phil? Was it 38 minutes until you mentioned Darkside Phil?
Yeah, I didn't mention him till now.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, wait.
It's a new record.
Let me look at the SoundForge recording.
I intentionally
48 minutes and 30 seconds.
I intentionally did it this time.
You didn't mention Darkside Phil.
Exactly.
Until now.
Exactly.
Wow.
He's a guy for sure.
He is a guy. 100% a guy.
I mean, he is in like such a good spot, like, but he's, oh man, anyways, he's so negative about it. He begs on every stream.
That's his shtick.
He has 200 viewers on YouTube. He makes like $10,000 a month from streaming, but he's always just begging, like, I need more money. You have to tip. I need tips. Don't send super chats. I need the money now. It's like, holy crap, man. But people do it, and a lot of them are just doing it to troll him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they'll ask him a dumb question, and then he'll just be like, I'm not reading that question, but thanks for the money, dummy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got a good shtick. It's working for him. I mean,
so
we talk about him like every day.
It's so slimy though.
It is slimy, but
oh my god,
it's working. You
slowly,
gotta respect
but
the hustle.
But he like even insults the people that donate the most to him. Like they'll give him a suggestion about how to improve his streams or whatever, and he'll be just like, "No, that's stupid. What's wrong with you? You're dumb. Like, I'll tell you why this won't work. Why are you so dumb?" It's like, buddy, just gave you $20. Like, what is your problem?
They do that. They're just self-deprecating, I guess.
I guess so.
It's like, give me that negative feedback reinforcement. Oh, I love it.
Exactly.
Have $20. Call me a bitch.
It's too greasy, man. I couldn't do that. It's way too greasy. Anyways, how did we get to Darkside Phil from Tim Hortons?
I don't know, because Tim Hortons is Darkside Phil.
Personified?
I guess. in a store?
Okay, I guess so.
I guess. People keep coming in, getting that abuse, you know?
Oh, it's because I don't see ads on YouTube and I watch YouTube videos. There we go.
That is definitely what it was.
Very good. Man, oh man.
So what did you play this week? I've
played...
written some stuff down for you.
Yes, I see you did write some stuff down for me. I forgot about that. Would I have remembered that I played these? Probably.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I played some Minecraft, and I played some Rimworld, and I played some Don't Start Together.
Now, Rimworld was your Patreon suggested video at your $10 tier, patreon.com/Stomp,
where you can request a game that I own, and I'll play it on stream for you. I didn't own it, so I was gifted the game as well. Yeah, that game was fun. I liked that one a lot. I played it on, like... sort of it wasn't like beginner mode, but it was like not the highest difficulty.
It's not Mikey T difficulty?
No, definitely not. So I did some battles, built some stuff. There's a lot to do in the base game, but it seems to be everybody wants to see it modded. So I'll be doing a modded play sometime this coming week too, just to see how the modded stuff goes. But it's kind of like I haven't seen the base game yet. Like, why jump into the modded stuff?
Exactly.
Then the base game would be like never played again, basically.
Pretty much. You got to experience it at its purest form before you start.
Exactly. So I had a redemption on so you could name my survivors.
Oh, I didn't do that.
So
I was going to, but the stream was being terrible for me.
That's okay.
So
there was only 3 survivors, so Nacho Love named one I Will Be Dying, because everyone dies in Rimworld. Then Bavi did named a character after a character from his Watchdog Legions playthrough. So I have Siri Pontang in my
Pontang?
Siri Pontang in my group. And then because of the meme of me burning down the Wendy's.
Oh, yes.
Heck named one of them disgruntled Wendy's customer number 1010.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So those were my 3 guys. They didn't die. They fought some people, built some stuff. It was interesting seeing how they, it's kind of like, have you ever played Rimworld?
No, I've seen it a lot because, a lot of people I watch play it.
So when you're building, where you can tell your guys how you want them to operate. So it'll be like, I want you to build or harvest or whatever. But they have like a flow chart, kind of like Carnage chart, where it'll be like, I want this guy to start. They're all in the same order, but you can like prioritize them. So you can be like, I want you to harvest and then construct and then cook and then be a doctor, blah, blah, blah. And you can just sort of, work through it that way.
This is your primary profession, but this is your secondary mode.
Yeah. And they'll just sort of do what you want. If you just sort of like build an outline of a house and then they'll build it. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So by the end of the stream, I figured out how you could even like set up their work schedule to more of a like customizable way. So yeah, I'm excited to check it out. I think I won't do another modded. I think I'm gonna go regular until
regular until you get a good grip on it.
Well, that was the thing, is like, why jump right into the modded when it's like I don't even know how to play the game right now, really. Then it adds in like all this other crazy crap going on. So I think I'll just do some more regular.
You were getting attacked by a rabid squirrel, I think, last I saw.
Yeah, there was a rabid squirrel. Shot that rabid squirrel, no problem. Yeah, it's like you tell them to go hunting and they just start aiming at an enemy like you're gonna shoot through your other people on your team and stuff. So the AI is a little dumb that way, I think. Or maybe it's just because their shooting skills so low, they're just like, I can shoot over this guy's shoulder, no problem.
I know how this works.
Yeah,
bullets go straight.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play some more. And then played Don't Starve together. I'm not a fan of Don't Starve.
No, you did not look like a fan of Don't Starve. But I mean, when I was watching, you were pretty much a ghost the entire time.
Yeah, I was a ghost for a long time.
Most of it.
I don't know. It's like, I guess I don't want to. I said it on stream, but it's kind of like Dark Souls of survival.
Yeah, it is a roguelike.
Yeah, except
survival crafter.
I don't know.
It's very difficult.
I also don't like the aesthetic or the sounds. So I don't know if I'll play this again.
Well, it's like everyone talks in like a Charlie Brown adult talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 2 copies of this game for like $5, so I'm not too sad about the time I put into it.
I think I might have a gift copy right now in my
I finally got rid of my last gift copy. So I think it was a 4-pack or something that I got.
Really? Wow.
I think so. It was literally, I played it when I bought it, and I looked in I bought Don't Starve. Before Don't Starve Together even existed, I bought Don't Starve.
Yeah.
And it said, I looked, and the last time I played Don't Starve was like January 8th, 2016. So that was the first and last time I played Don't Starve. And then, played Don't Starve Together on Friday. Sorry. And it wasn't for me. And then the only other thing I played was a lot of Warframe, messing around in that. And some more Minecraft with Master of None on Monday, where we're trying to get to the dragon fight. So we still have a ways to go.
Nice.
We haven't even really been to the Nether yet, so I think on Monday we'll be doing that again.
Did you say you noped out of Don't Starve Together and played some Grounded?
Yeah, we moved to Grounded.
Yeah.
Played that for, an hour or two after Don't Starve was done. Didn't get too much done in Grounded, but then they announced the next update for Grounded is coming next month, and they're going to have the Halloween stuff back with the candy corn and stuff, so.
Nice.
I'm excited.
You make your candy corn smoothie?
I guess so. I've never had any Halloween stuff, so I don't know how it works.
No, me neither. I mean, the last time I played smoothies did nothing. You couldn't make a smoothie.
No.
It wasn't a thing. I mean, you could make a smoothie, but it was just, you couldn't combine any ingredients together. Every ingredient always made the same smoothie.
Oh, yeah. It was either a smoothie or smoothie plus.
No, it's just like goop.
Yeah. Because now they got the regular smoothie, and then there's smoothie plus. You use the grub goop to make the smoothie, or the smoothie plus with the mussel sprouts.
Ooh, mussel sprouts.
Yeah. Yeah, they added a lot to that game. It's crazy. I'm excited for the update. So
yeah.
What did you play?
I actually finished the game.
What?
I know, it's pretty rare. A single player experience.
A single player game?
Yes.
I don't believe
Insanity.
I don't believe it.
It's called Tales of Neon Sea. I've talked about it before on the podcast. And the storyline was just too good. I had to do it.
Too good, eh?
It was just too good. It's a crazy storyline. I'm not going to give it away because I'm going to do a review on the game. But I was a little bit disappointed near the end that the puzzles got not very puzzly.
Like,
you
what
could
does that
say.
mean?
Like, in the middle of the game, some of the puzzles were like really crazy logic puzzles. I'm like, oh my god, how do you even do this? But near the end of the game, it was just like, the puzzles weren't that
like they weren't that good, or you got so good at the way they do puzzles?
No, because almost every puzzle in the game is different. Like, they don't reuse any of the puzzles.
Yeah. Well, they ran out of different puzzle types.
Yeah, maybe.
Was there like the raft one where you have to get like the lion and the chicken and the goat across the river but you can only take one across at a time, so you have to choose what order to take them.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of a puzzle kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and also inventory-based puzzles that were super easy.
Oh,
Yeah, I really liked the cyberpunk aesthetic, and the pixel art was probably some of the best pixel art I've ever seen.
This was free on Epic or something?
Yes, it was free on Epic.
Oh.
I highly recommend if you like puzzle games and crazy cyberpunk dystopian murder mysteries.
Okay, I like that.
Then you should play it.
Wow, okay.
There is a lot of back and forth and up and down when it comes to like solving the puzzles. Some of the inventory-based puzzles, like, oh, I got to go here and I got to go back down, all the way back down
I
here,
didn't bring the wrench
all the way up here.
I got to bring the wrench over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go up one place, you solve the puzzle there, you get the item, you go all the way back down, you put the item in the thing to do the thing, and then it makes it so you have to go all the way back up and hit the button.
Okay.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It was a good time anyway.
Interesting.
I enjoyed it a lot. And then yesterday, of course, we played.
What did we play?
What did we play?
You know what we forgot to mention? We also played Craftopia.
Oh, yeah, we played Craftopia.
What a weird game.
What a fantastic game.
What a weird game.
It's weird, it's fantastic. It's kind of a game that is kind of everything.
Yeah,
it's
they don't know what they're trying
all
to do
in one.
there. Just like they're like, we like Pokemon, put some of that in there. We like Minecraft, throw some of that in there. We like Legend of Zelda. Yeah, just put a splash of that in there.
Yeah, it kind of literally
what a crazy
had
game.
Everything, just everything, like crazy Genshin Impact style combat, action combat.
Very obviously early access.
Yes, a lot of the stuff didn't work. We got to a point where we could build hoverboards and motorcycles and tree chopping machines.
It almost seems like the changing from era to era is too fast.
Maybe.
It just seemed like all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're in the next era now. We can make other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we were slamming through it pretty good, but apparently when you look at the map, there's a lot of
biomes.
A lot of biomes and a lot of areas that we didn't even get to.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it became like near the end it was so unsynced and we were playing 5 players or something, 4 players, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
And it was just like enemies are just vibrating around because it doesn't know where to put them, and yeah, it was crazy. Very interesting game.
You started attaching balloons to elephants and lifting them up into the sky.
Yeah, or a balloon to your fire that I floated away.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part, I think, was flying things away like that.
A la Metal Gear.
Yeah, it was Fultoning them away.
Yep.
I need this fire in my base. See you later, fire. Well, yeah, what a weird game. But it was on Game Pass, so...
Yeah, we gave it a go.
Kind of free, but not really.
It was fun.
That one we played after the stream, the podcast stream. That was how we came to do it. We were just like, watched the trailer and we're like, oh, okay, we're playing this tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a crazy game. But no, we played Returnal last night.
Yes, Returnal.
Didn't make very much progress.
No, but I mean, we were exploring the second level of Returnal.
It's tough to, like, you know, make a lot of progress in the game when you play it one time a week for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then miss... How many weeks did we miss? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
So it's hard to make a lot of progress when that's going on, but whatever.
Yeah, you got to jump back in, get used to the controls again, get used to how everything works. Then you're like, okay, now we're doing it.
It's still fun, though.
Oh,
but, well, and also we, again, learn new stuff as we go, whereas that's the way it is every time. We just discover new stuff. So this time we discovered, when you get right into the second level, you just instantly get to be level 5 proficiency. Because there's a pickup right at the start of the second level. So when you pick up your first next gun, you're just, boom, instantly level 5. So it's like, okay, you know.
Or even up to level 7.
Yeah.
The guns, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've been up to way higher proficiency level than that. I was up to 10 plus.
Yeah, when got to the second level.
But...
Because every time you go to the second world, you get that plus 5 proficiency pickup. Even if you've, like, gone through the first stage and gotten your proficiency up very high, then you can still get that plus 5.
It takes forever in the first level to get proficiency up. Whereas once you're in the second level, it's a lot faster. Those enemies give you more proficiency. So, yeah, quite the game for sure.
Yeah. So if you played through the first level again to get to the second level, you'd be way more powerful.
Oh, for sure.
Than just going into the second level.
And then we discovered the, like, I don't even know, trial mode or something like that, where you can like be powered up and fight enemies and get point bonuses and modifiers.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
just a score attack, and you gain ether if you complete it.
And they don't even tell you that, because obviously no one knows about it, because Mikey T placed 22nd out of 77 on the high score list. So that means 77 people have done it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, you wouldn't know unless you went back into your ship.
They tell you nothing in this game.
Or spawn into your ship, and then you're like, oh, look at this panel. See, when we first started playing, I was like, these panels got to do something. There's got to be something more in there.
Sure.
And I spawned in the ship, I walked out, and I was like, oh, what's this panel? It looks different now.
Yeah, but they never say like, oh, you unlocked a new panel. It's just like, oh, you walk over and you find it out on your own. It's crazy. It's like a wiki game, but this one, no, we're not using a wiki.
No.
We're discovering it as we go. That also is impacting how long it's taken us to get through it, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm enjoying it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah. Highly recommend if you have a PS5.
Oh, yeah.
Returnal.
Big time. Wow. How many PS5 exclusives are there?
2.
What's the other one? Ratchet and Clank?
Ratchet and Clank. I mean, there might be more now. God of War is supposed to be coming out. We did you... Oh, see, we didn't even write about this. The Sony Direct.
I mean, I put the thing about Star Wars in there, but...
Yeah. I didn't even watch it. I meant to watch it before we started this.
Through it, but it was just like, I don't know. God of War. I don't really care about God of War. I know people are upset now that, like, they made Atreyu's mom is a black god now, and Thor's fat or something like that. People are getting upset about that. But I mean, what else did they show in there? They showed Alan Wake remaster coming.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because that was Xbox exclusive. It's coming to all the systems now. I'll love to replay Alan Wake. That game was radical. Yeah, that's my Steam profile picture is a character from Alan Wake. I can't remember his name, but he's hilarious. Yeah, what else did they even show? I don't even remember. Some weird like third-person action game from Squaresoft.
Final Fantasy, the first Final Fantasy remake?
No. It's like some other game called like Forsworn or something like that. There was a bunch of interesting. There was some Eve game, some 3D action game from Japan. Like I can't even remember what it was called. It had the character model had a luxurious ass on it, though.
Classic.
They very much worked on that female character model for sure, and it was like latex or something, so it's very shiny. Yeah.
Classic.
Exactly.
Classic.
But we'll talk more about like Star Wars later.
Yes. I got some new DJ gear. If you're watching this on the stream, you can see it over here.
Yeah.
Got rid of the turntables. They're in the box now.
Oh, very good.
I did a DJ stream. Well, I guess I already talked about it last podcast, but did a bit of a DJ stream. Mm-hmm. And the equipment just wasn't doing it.
Now you were like, I need to buy a new one?
Needles all over the place. So I was like, I'll just buy a controller.
There you go.
And I did.
Very good.
Off of one of the people in chat.
Very good.
Yes.
And now you're going to be doing DJ stream?
Probably doing more DJ streams and hopefully not get DMCA'd all to hell, but you know.
You can always do it on Discord.
It just doesn't sound the same. It sounds awful through Discord.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do it on YouTube.
I think YouTube would DMCA me faster than Twitch would.
Yeah, but they just monetize it to who owns it. They don't DMCA.
Yeah, I guess so. Unless the actual company comes in and DMCAs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work out.
Yeah. Just do it.
I could.
Or just do it on DLive. Or something like that. Or that other weird one that I can't remember. Or Facebook. Do it on Facebook.
I could do it on Facebook. Although I don't know what Facebook's DMCA is over there.
I don't know either.
Their DMCA could be even stronger.
Okay.
Who knows?
All right, okay.
It's Facebook.
I get it.
Damn it.
Okay.
Don't DMCA me.
I won't. Get off my back.
MixCloud. Could do it on MixCloud.
There you go.
Yeah. I have a MixCloud account.
Could do it on OnlyFans.
I could do it on OnlyFans.
Justin.tv.
Ooh.
What was the other way? Ustream.
Ustream.
Does it exist anymore?
I don't know. I DJ'd on Ustream a couple times.
Wow.
Like 10 years ago.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Ustream. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I've never been to Ustream.
Oh, does it still
exist? It's investigative reporting right now.
Investigative reporting. MixCloud. The top ad was MixCloud.
I've been listening to some old podcasts, and they talk about how they want to go stream on Ustream, and then all of a sudden, all talk about streaming just instantly switches to Twitch one day.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden, everything's about Twitch. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if Ustream still exists.
Probably doesn't exist.
The top, when I Googled it, the top ad that it gives me is MixCloud.
There you go.
Yeah.
Drop a mix on there.
Try Restream.io.
Restreamio? Nah, don't try it.
Oh, IBM Cloud Video, Ustream, an IBM company.
Wow, they bought Ustream,
bought
IBM?
IBM looks like they bought them.
Crazy.
And now...
Wait, how did you spell Ustream? It's just a U, not Y-O-U.
Yeah, no, just
okay.
you. Just a U.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did it. I did it right. Mostly.
From your history of spelling, I have to ask. I'm sorry.
No, I don't blame you for asking.
Sorry.
My history of spelling is awful.
Well, we'll look forward to the DJ stream.
Yeah, I'll do one maybe later on. I don't know.
What, today?
Maybe.
Wow. No, not today.
No, I got to clean my pool out today.
Yeah, it's not happening today.
So,
Mhm.
I don't know if I talked about it last podcast, but yeah, pool had some grass growing in the bottom. And it definitely grew through the bottom, out of the ground, into the pool, and punctured my pool.
Really?
Yeah,
That's some
just
sharp
blade of grass. I was like looking at it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Did you not put a tarp underneath it?
Oh
or
yeah,
anything?
put a tarp underneath it and everything. Just punctured right through.
Crazy.
I know. Now I got to patch it.
Wow, that's some sharp grass.
I'm not into it.
Life, finds a way. It's the world's worst impersonation of what's his name.
No,
ever.
but we all knew.
Yeah, but
Nobody in chat knew except for
they knew.
Johnson Phonic over here. He knows.
They knew,
He
but
knows.
it
He's
was
old
not.
enough
It
to
didn't
know.
sound like him, anyways. So.
That is a Jurassic Park reference for those of you who don't know.
Yep.
Those of you too young to know Jurassic Park.
Everybody knows
OG
Jurassic Park.
No, well, everyone knows Jurassic Park, but OG Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
the
Classic.
not Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Yeah, they had
Jurassic
Samuel
Park?
Jackson. They had he was one of the scientists or the security camera guy or something.
Was he?
Yeah, you got a smoke in his mouth. He was in there.
Oh yeah. He was
And
the
then, Newman.
Newman.
He was in there.
Yep.
And also that other guy.
That other guy.
Lots
Yes.
of, what a
Yes.
classic movie.
It's a good movie.
Anyways.
Go ahead and rewatch it. Practical
Sure.
and special effects are amazing.
Yes, mostly practical.
Yeah. Yes.
Good times.
Oh, I don't know if anything else happened this week to me. We went on a 10-hour epic walk to go fishing down by the river.
In a van down by the river.
So just past the airport is the airport trail for the Rivers Trail. And I don't know, it's like maybe 6K. We go halfway down and there's a trail you get to the beach.
Yeah.
And the beach is expansive. Like, it's huge.
Yes.
I'm like, why doesn't anybody come down here to go to the beach?
Because
it
it
is
stinks
massive.
sometimes.
Oh.
When
I guess
the
yeah.
settling pools blow across the river.
And the nude beach is there as well, but across the river.
Yeah, that's even stinkier. For more than one reason.
Ooh.
I don't think
You
it's
throwing shade at
actually a nude
nudists?
beach. Like, it's not like you're allowed to be nude there. There's
I've
people
been there and been nude.
Yeah, but it's not like it's legal there or anything.
No?
No.
Huh.
Of course not.
That's too bad. Yeah, this beach that we were on is huge. Like, just miles of beach.
Yeah.
Or kilometers.
So why didn't
as
you just
would.
fish right there?
We did.
Oh. But it took you 6 hours to get there?
Well, no, it was, 6K. 3K
it
there,
wasn't
3K
hours,
back.
it was kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. I misheard that part.
Yeah, we wandered around and I was like, oh, it's getting dark. Sundown's at 7:45. We better go.
Damn it, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Winter's coming.
Winter is coming. Yeah, it's super nice beach. I got some super cool shots.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Any
some.
delicious sea bass caught?
No,
Nothing?
not just a nibble. One little nibble, and that's all she got.
Damn,
Yeah.
that sucks. What was she going for? Trout?
Salmon.
Oh, she got her salmon license and everything? Wow. Very good.
Yes. Does she need a license?
Yeah. Unless she's got a status card.
She's got status.
Okay, then she doesn't need
No.
one. She can just whip it wherever she wants.
Yep,
then.
pretty much.
She can fish with an Uzi if she wants.
Is that a thing? Can you fish with an Uzi? I don't think
Nah,
Uzis
not
are
really.
legal.
You should just throw a net in there, dip net, just pull them right out of the river.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm going to buy her a dip net.
I think she's already got one.
She needs a really long one, like 12 feet, so you
Yeah.
can just scoop them right out of there.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah, nothing else for the week.
Nice.
Nothing else. How about you? Nothing else?
No, I watched some murder things on Netflix about
Murder
like
things.
real life murders and stuff like that. You know, the murder crime documentaries.
Yes.
I love
Everyone
that.
loves those. Like murder crime podcast, murder crime documentary. Everyone just loves those.
I'm kind of off the murdered podcast train now because I don't know, the ones I was listening to.
There's only so many murders that are interesting.
Well, they're interesting, but I used to listen to this one with this Australian guy, but I don't know, they're all written and canned, and they're just kind of boring now. And then I used to listen to, God, what's it called? Sword and Scale? But the guy that does that show is a real weirdo now.
Yeah.
He's just so weirdo. So I had to stop listening to that, and I don't know. I used to listen to these other ones that had like reenactments of stuff, and that reenactments got really annoying to me, so I had to stop listening to them. But I found a new one about crime in like Calgary from a Global reporter, about all the stories she's covered. That one's been pretty good. So
cool.
It's called geez, I can't even remember.
Local crime is best crime.
Her name's
after all.
Nancy Hicks, I think. And I can't remember what it's called, but if you search for her, it'll come up. I'd recommend that one.
That's why everyone loves You Are Under Arrest. It's all local crime.
Man, oh my God, You Are Under Arrest on Netflix. I was watching that, and that one's pretty crazy because it's recorded in like the early 90s or mid 90s
and
mostly.
80s and 70s.
Yeah,
late 70s.
and it's just like the guys are just like fighting the police, and they're just like punching them and stuff like that. And it's kind of crazy just seeing how policing has changed since then, where they'll just be like, it's just like they're brawling with them, basically.
Yeah.
But I saw the nastiest thing ever on You Are Under Arrest, or Under Arrest.
Was it the tin can testicles?
Yes, it was the tin can testicles.
And it's not even censored.
It was censored. Like they blurred it out.
It's blurred out in
you can
some
still
times,
tell.
but you can, in other shots, it's not blurred out.
Everybody, close your ears now if you don't want to hear this.
Yes.
But it was about a guy who went crazy, or he was on drugs or schizophrenic or something, and he cut off his testicles with a rusty tin can in a parking lot.
And insane.
And they like took him to the hospital, and they were like scooping up his testicles into like, I don't know, a bag or something like that with like a stick to try to take him to the hospital. So messed up. That was the most effed up thing I've seen on that show by far.
For sure. But the censoring in that show is not accurate all the time.
No.
It'll be like they still like blur somebody's face out, and the next shot it won't be blurred out. It's like, what are you guys doing?
They're in the background, but just far enough away where they don't bother to blur it or anything. But it's always just like someone's drunk and getting in a fight at a bar, and then you have to arrest them.
And they'll have like the tight blue jeans and like
they have a mullet, and they're wearing their Labatt shirts. And
tucked in,
and they always just
rolled up sleeves.
They always talk to these drunk guys outside the bar, and they'll just be like, "These cops suck, and I hate cops, and they're always arresting me. And cops suck, and blah blah blah." It's just
it's hilarious.
I would recommend, if you're an American, you should watch Under Arrest to see how policing was in Canada.
Yeah,
and just what's going on in there. So crazy. Highly recommended.
Highly
very different
recommended.
to the Cops. Then again, if you watch an old ass episode of Cops, it's hilarious because the cops are like smoking in the car, and they're putting the cigarette on the dash to pick up the mic, and it's so crazy.
And then you have to watch Under Arrest for Derek Cook.
Yes,
Derek Cook, the super cop.
Yeah,
that dude is amazing.
I think I'm gonna watch some Under Arrest when I go home. Maybe I'll stream it on the Discord so Americans can tune in and watch if they want to. So crazy.
I looked up Derek Cook, so I was like, what's Derek Cook doing now? And he is a super cop. He is the I think it's in Abbotsford. He's the head guy of the precinct there.
Oh, he'd have to be.
And he went overseas to do training, other troops and stuff overseas. Yeah, it's crazy. He's highly decorated, highly just a all around nice, great guy. Great guy.
Yeah. Anyways, you would be. I think you'd be. Americans would just be like, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy. And I guess these are not Vancouver. This isn't like VPD or something like that. These are RCMP guys.
Yes.
So
yeah, straight up RCMP. And
but
there's a lot.
Sorry, go ahead.
They have shows that are incidents in Vancouver and Edmonton, I think.
Yeah, Edmonton. Yep. I think there's some in Calgary too.
Yeah, some in Calgary.
But the Vancouver stuff's the best. By far.
Yeah, because then you're like, oh, I recognize that spot. I've been there before.
Exactly. And it's crazy too. The Edmonton and Calgary ones, they seem to always be in winter, so it's always like freezing as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know how exactly policing works in the United States. Like, is there a federal? Like, I know there's like ATF and stuff like that. But is there like, we have the national RCMP.
Yeah, we have RCMP. I don't think they have that.
No, I don't think so. And then you can have local police as well, like VPD and stuff.
Yeah.
If a city wants to fund their own police force.
And
but that's
SPD.
Yeah, there's not that many
No, definitely
places
not.
that have their own police force. Just the larger cities like Toronto. I'm sure Quebec has their own police force.
Yeah.
Vancouver, Edmonton. I don't even know if Calgary has their own police force. I've never heard of CPD.
Me neither.
But I know Edmonton does, I'm pretty sure, in Vancouver. I would have to assume Calgary has its own police force. I would assume Calgary does too. But then there's also in the States, there's
State Patrol.
State Patrol. There's the local patrol. There's lots of different police forces in America, but they do all sorts of different things. Whereas RCMP is like the nationwide police force.
Yeah.
Wow. Because like they're not going to be able to afford to have a policeman like in the city of 100 and
no
bumfuck nowhere. So they send one RCMP guy out there to keep the peace. Canada's weird and wild. We have less population in Canada than all of California. So
yeah, it's true.
So yeah.
That's always funny to think about. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
All of California's population? That's more than all of Canada.
Yep, exactly. And we have like way more land space in California.
Yes.
Less beachfront property though.
Way less beachfront property.
Very good.
All of our beachfront property is all rainforest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
at least for the ocean anyways.
Yeah.
There's like a trillion billion lakes, so there's lots of beachfront property that's on a lake.
Very little beachfront property left in the Okanagan.
Yes. Well, at the big lakes.
Yeah.
Little lakes, you can still do it.
Yeah.
It's a smart investment now is to buy lakefront property at a like little used lake right now where it's nice and cheap.
Yes.
So once they build a road in there, boom, you'll be a millionaire.
Did you see that article? Speaking of real estate, did you see that article I posted in the Callum's Discord?
Oh, about the guys getting evicted from their houses downtown?
Yeah. It's like, where are they going to go?
Well, I mean...
No wonder they're taking forever to get out of there, because it's like, where are they going to go?
Yeah. They've had 4 months to get out of there. Yeah, there's places to rent I always see them on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
Some
of them are ridiculous.
Definitely not cheap.
I saw one on the old Nicola Wagon Trail that's $4,000 a month.
Wow.
I was like, that's like three times my mortgage payment.
So that house that is slated for demolition that they show a picture of, that house is sweet. I've been in the inside of that. It's cool in there.
Aren't they moving it?
I don't know.
They're demolishing it. I think they're moving it.
Article says this is one of the 20 houses slated for demolition on Nicholas Street.
I thought they were moving them, but I don't know. Who knows? Oh
yeah, intended to remove or relocate.
Yeah,
I would imagine that
there's
I'm pretty sure that one's a heritage house that is in the picture there.
So, I mean, it sucks for these guys, but like 4 months is a long time to be given. Dude, that's more than they have to.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's definitely more.
It sucks for them, but I guess that's what happens when you rent. I don't know.
Yes, that is what happens when you rent.
Yeah. I guess, I feel bad for them, but 4 months is a long time.
Yeah.
Like, you could figure something out in 4 months. So. Yeah, there is lots of rentals I see on Facebook every day.
They're just so expensive here.
Yeah, they are. I mean, most of them are more than my mortgage payment. So
yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how, like, you can go to the bank and be like, I want to get a mortgage. And they'll be like, oh, no, you can't afford it. But it's like, well, my rent will be more than... I can obviously afford it because I'm paying my rent that's more than that. So
yeah, it's like, oh, you got a down payment? Oh, you're going to pay $1,000 a month in mortgage? Well, that's too much for you. Like, well, I'm paying $1,500 in rent.
Exactly. Well, whatever.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yes, indeed.
Let's talk about something not as sad, but sad in a different way.
And now the news.